thanks for stopping by MBDA's Midweek Media Center.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Tell us about Johnson & Johnson's Supplier Diversity Program.
Johnson & Johnson's Supplier Diversity Program is huge and very important to us. One of the things that we are definitely looking for is to definitely make sure that we are involving diverse suppliers in our bid process and giving them an opportunity as well to, help our economy, because that's very important.
Well, yeah, Johnson & Johnson, in addition to having all the different divisions of Johnson & Johnson, there's almost like supplier diversity representatives for each of those divisions, or more than one representative for each of those divisions. That's amazing. And what's your division exactly?
My division is medical devices, and the biggest thing for Johnson & Johnson is that our supplier diversity program is supported all the way up from Bill Weldon. It's pushed down through all of the organization, and we're all, being very responsible and focused on supplier diversity because it's very important.
That's great. Well, obviously that's why you're here at Midweek.
Yes.
Do you use Midweek to come and look for potential suppliers?
Yes, we do. Midweek and other events just like Midweek are very important to Johnson & Johnson. It helps us to build those relationships with suppliers, get to know who those suppliers are, diverse suppliers are, and for them to get to know us as well and, put faces with names and that good stuff.
So what do you feel the biggest challenges are in your supplier diversity initiatives?
Our biggest challenge is most often finding suppliers that could provide the services and needs that we have, having the capacity and the ability to provide those services.
So how would you suggest that they get the capacity if they're not already there?
I think the biggest thing, and this is just my personal experience from attending these events, is that they need to really focus on partnering with each other, building joint ventures, and just coming together and finding suppliers that could help them build and become very visible with big corporations.
And you've seen evidence of minority and women-owned suppliers that have done just that?
Yes.
And worked their way into Johnson & Johnson?
Yes, I have.
That's great. And that's probably a lot of personal satisfaction for you when you see stuff like that happen.
Yes.
Because you're like a professional matchmaker. Well, good. Well, here's the fun question I like to add at the end. It's just your personal opinion.
Okay.
Social media. Are you a social media person yourself?
Not really. I've had, people trying to pull me in, and it is important. It's that other vehicle of getting out there and networking. So for organizations, especially diverse suppliers, it's important for them to have that social networking, and even for big corporations like Johnson & Johnson to participate at some level, because you get to meet individuals that aren't capable of coming to these type of events.
Right. So. I know Johnson & Johnson has some social media because I've seen it out there.
There's some out there.
Well, with their consumer products,
yes.
It seems like.
Yes.
So good. So you think it's safe to say that social media is a business do, not a business don't?
I think it's a business do.
As long as it's used properly.
As long as it's used properly,
okay.
Exactly.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for Johnson & Johnson for supporting Midweek's events. I know Midweek couldn't do it without sponsors such as you guys, and we hope to see you at many future Midweek events.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. Having a lot of fun.
Good.
Thank you.
Thank you.